Good day, participants. I'm Charisse.
I'm Dana.
So MCM Yes, or MCM Youth E-nnovation Summit, is an annual technology and development competition for incoming grade 12 students, incoming college students, and non-graduating college students in Mindanao. MCM Yes advocates the expansion of the technological landscape of the country, and at the same time, it presents transformative and sustainable solutions to worldly issues such as the global health risk. Like what we're experiencing now, the COVID-19 pandemic. So MCM Yes is dedicated in engaging and nurturing creative leaders towards developing their innovative and technological visions.
So, the Project Resilience is a DOST-PCHRD funded collaborative research spearheaded by MCM to lead a coordinated and innovative response to COVID-19 alongside the different sectors in Mindanao. So, it aims to produce context-specific interventions based on known clinical risks and survivability factors. So, this game development initiative is one of its scientific communication platforms to educate, empower, and equip young minds in winning this battle against the COVID-19 pandemic. So for this year, MCM Yes is led by the MCM Office of Research, Development, and Innovation.
In the Resilience Project, MCM, through the Office for Research, Development, and Innovation, has been working with a pool of experts in Davao City to develop solutions and strategies that can effectively manage risks associated with the COVID-19 pandemic. We aim to produce a health decision support system that provides useful and real-time analytical tools, including health risk maps, suggesting a hierarchy of controls that can be used by our local government units, especially in their implementation of health-related policies. All our outputs will be based on clinical risk information from hospitals and from DOH. To date, there has been no set of interventions yet that is known to sufficiently reduce the probability of contracting COVID-19, reduce the likelihood of fatalities, and produce satisfactory results. And that is why Resilience is here. Games are popular, without question. In fact, games have found their way to be an increasing trend in scientific and medical fields because of their unique and interactive way of communicating science-based information. That is why, in this game development competition, we want to enjoin our senior high school and college students all over Mindanao to create what we call serious games, which in essence are games whose primary aspirations go beyond pure entertainment. They encourage learning through interaction with real-world issues and scenarios. The goal of the game is to educate end users across all age groups, especially kids and teenagers, about the preventive and mitigative measures against COVID-19. So, I strongly encourage all of you students out there to start forming your teams of 3 to 5 members, and together, let's beat this pandemic.
So for the game content and components, so basically, we aim to create a game which goes beyond pure entertainment and will also encourage learning of concepts surrounding the COVID-19 pandemic. So the game must comprise of the following components and include at least one but not limited to the listed areas under each component. So this includes perception, prevention, immunity, and mitigation.
So first is perception. Knowledge is a very important factor in the behavior of the people in this pandemic. So how do we get proper information? By watching news and reading information from reliable resources. Part of it is debunking myths. Remember, there were a lot of myths, or haka-haka as we call it, at the onset of the pandemic, right? So some of these are eating garlic, eating bananas. Remember, there was a time when the price of bananas went up and they were all sold out. And another example is drinking alcohol. Also, you can highlight the importance of being aware of the common symptoms of COVID-19. And you can also add points for swab testing. So your game might feature some of these scenarios.
So prevention. So what is prevention? These are things or ways on how we can prevent the contraction of COVID-19. So for example, in the game, you can include your avatar collecting items like 60% alcohol or 40% alcohol. And when used, the 60% alcohol regains some of your damaged health, while the 40% alcohol does minimal regain. So another example is you could include equipping gears like face mask and face shield to your avatar, which decreases damage to your avatar. Or when your avatar is 1 meter near to a COVID-19 positive person or a person who coughs or sneezes in the game, your avatar loses or decreases the health.
Next is immunity. So as the name suggests, this component pertains to the ways we can boost our immune system to decrease our chances of contracting the disease. So the game could feature collecting food that are rich in nutrients such as zinc, vitamin C, antioxidants, vitamin E, and vitamin D. So other ways to boost our immune system are of course exercise, and you may include vaccination.
Okay, so for the mitigation, so these are things or ways on how we can mitigate or make less severe the COVID-19 transmission within the community. So for example, in the game, you can add quarantine and hospital stations where your avatar or other avatars can regain their health or can acquire an extra life. So another example is you can include the list of duties and missions of the avatars in the game. So for example, the avatar could follow the set of missions listed to lessen the number of COVID cases in the game, or the avatar could deviate from the missions listed and increase the number of COVID cases in the game. So another one is you can include what will be the attitude or the reaction of the avatars when their teammate is contracted with a virus. So for example, you can insert an option where you will abandon your teammate or where you will give him your vaccine item, but in return, you will lose some of your reserve health.
So again, the game must comprise those 4 components and include at least one, but not limited to the examples we mentioned.